Pip pip cheerio.
In the vlog.
So we're currently at Big Ben.
This is our boy Ben in the background.
Our boy Ben is right here. Okay, what's the score or the rate so far for London? Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, we're gonna say a 7.
We're now rolling, so it's our first day in London.
There goes the rain.
Raining in and out. We've gone to, where did we go to? We've gone to the Tower Bridge, Boroughs Market. We're currently by the London Eye and also Big Ben, So what have you learned in the 25 years?
I've learned. Wait, I need more time to think about this. You put me on the spot.
Buckingham Palace. So we went here for the Marble Arch, which is apparently under construction. And it just now says Gucci Cosmo. So shout out to Gucci for ruining a monument.
At the very least, we got a picture of what it would look like.
The blueprint.
The blueprint! Again.
Yes, we're back. We're currently at Hyde Park. As you saw in the previous clip, we did go to see the Marble Arch, but it in fact is under construction. So we just saw the blueprint. We're currently at the middle of Hyde Park, and then we're on our way to Kensington Gardens. And then we will be pinkies up, Quentin. Afternoon tea.
What she said.
We just got back from high tea. It was our first time for both of us, and we had a pretty reasonably priced one. Reasonably priced by definition of London standards, because when we were looking for a high tea place, typically it ranged from like 35 to 75, and the one that we paid for at the Kensington Hotel was around £53. And so there was one that we wanted to go to near Hyde Park. It was a Cadelia like tea, and that one was like 35, but as you can imagine, it was sold out because it's pretty affordable for what it was. Overall experience, I'm so out of breath. I just got back home. It's like an 8-minute walk, and yeah, like I think high tea is nice to catch up with friends. You have your own teapot. They give you a tower of your own pastries, and essentially the bottom are just like the sandwiches, which we had 4 kinds. We have like a smoked salmon, a chicken one, an egg one, as well as like a cucumber one. Our mid tier was the scones. We got both the fruit scones and the original scones, and on the top just had like pastry slash desserts. Overall, is it worth it? I think yes, for once in experience. Would I do it again? Probably not, just because it's super expensive, and I feel like for what you're getting, it's not, to me, as valuable. Like, I rather would have used like £53 for an experience, which it was. So I'm saying like I like don't regret it this one time, but if I were to do it, I probably would not. So yeah, and also the place is super nice. The service was amazing. All of the people were great there. They ask you if you have dietary restrictions right when you get in, and they kind of curate the menu for you. I don't recommend that though, because we did say that we're lactose, and because of that they omitted some of the stuff that had like even milk in it, like macaron and stuff. Like, so I'm lactose and I just can't like really consume dairy, but essentially all like the byproducts I still could possibly eat, like cream cheese. Like they almost took out the cream cheese one, but they're super kind. So when we mentioned that we wanted actually the smoked salmon with cream cheese, they actually gave it to us. And so great experience. Definitely highly recommend the Kensington Hotel for the afternoon tea. And yeah, just like one of those things that you just have to experience, especially when you're in London. I wanted to give you guys a quick hotel tour, but first, before that, I just want to say the doorknob system here in the UK is so bizarre to me. First, this is their key. This is how their key looks like. Okay, I realized I never gave you guys a tour of my hotel, so I'll do that now. But before, I wanted to discuss the doorknob situation in key. So this is how the key looks like. It's an actual, if it focus, it looks like that. And the way that the doorknob works is this is unlocked, like turned it to the right, but if you turn it to the left, that locks it. So do you guys hear that? So that's locked. We're staying at the Cranley Hotel. It's a bit messy, but okay. Also, funny thing, we got like a 2 double bed room, and it's literally 2 beds that they combine into one under one mattress. And so first, there's these portraits on the wall. Looks like this. Definitely was getting ready. If you go into the window, that goes directly to the path outside. So we made a mistake and left this open when we left, so everybody could see into our hotel room. There's my messy luggage, and then there's just a mirror up top. There is also, it's a fairly old hotel, as you can tell by the carpet and the stain on the wall. But we did get this at a value deal of $89 per night. Comes with a fridge and a safety lock, as well as the closet. You go in this way. Also, look at the way how you turn on lights. Looks like that. Come this way. Pretty old. And see, same thing. The knob for the toilet. We do have a visitor. Welcome to MTV Cribs. I will say they're very kind here. Our central heating system doesn't work, and then so we asked for a heater, so they gave us this and then an iron. Weird thing though, they don't allow hair dryers here, but they allow shavers. So take with that how you feel with that, because definitely so they don't care for people with hair, but they care for people with hair if it, as long as it grows on your beard and you're a man. So yes. Also, I got this coat from Oakenford. And I was so pissed at it because I got it for like face value. Okay, funny story. It's originally valued at $180. 2 days after I bought it, they went on like 20% off. So I went back, asked for the 20% off, and got it for $150. 3 days after that, they had a 20% sample sale, and this became $80. So I'm like, come on. Anyway, this has been just a statement piece for me my whole time here in London. Your take of high tea?
High tea. High tea was an amazing experience for the one time though.
That's what I said too. I said like definitely I'd do it for one time to just experience and understand what it is. Would I do it again? Probably not. And also just like the value of how much it's priced here. It's like £35 to $75. And for what you're getting, I feel like it's just not really valuable. Like, yeah, like you get basically a tower of pastries and your selection of tea. And when I see selection, you get one selection, like one select,
I thought
basically.
they were gonna let me get like 2 or
right.
Try a couple.
But look at how cute the box is. This is the box, the to-go box that they had.
On the bright side.
On the bright side, they were a very cute hotel. Check them out, Kensington Hotel. Okay, one more thing too, like weird. Okay, maybe this just might be specific to our hotel. But we don't see like trash. Actually, no, this is also general too to like London, but we don't often see trash bins. But the city is so clean. The city is so clean, but there's like no like visible trash bins. And even in our hotel room, like there's no trash bin within our hotel. The only one that exists is the one in our bathroom, which is like basically like toiletry stuff. But like, yeah, where do we dispose this? Also, isn't it very American on brand? We got and McDonald's. Like, come on. Another thing I want to note, just I want to remember this so I don't forget it, is that the tube system here is pretty great. Like, they have a very efficient tube system. I will say though, it's not very accessible or inclusive of disabled folks. It's basically very, I would want to even say exclusive of disabled folks, because if you go on the tube, which is what basically is their subway slash like BART, it like doesn't have elevator, but here they call it lifts, by the way. Like, they call elevators here lifts. But I don't know if that's just like a European thing, because when I was in Portugal and Spain, they also don't have elevators. Well, our Airbnb in Madrid had an elevator, but it was primarily used to carry luggages up for tourists. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's Europe specific. Maybe there's a law around that, but definitely I've seen that there's not a lot of lifts, elevators everywhere we went. So we are leaving today. It's our last day. I'm all packed and ready. I did not sleep at all, so I've been awake since 5 a.m. I also have to stay up on the plane because I do have a call for my work. But London's been fun. Definitely a solid 7. Everyone here is polite. There's some weird things, like weird norms here though. Like, they don't use hair dryers, but they have shavers, or at least in the hotel provided. So that's uphold the patriarchy. It is only the only country also that has, or one that I know of. I know that there's other countries that still have kings and queens and princesses. So that was really nice to kind of immerse myself in that. People are very nice here. Like I mentioned, the street is super clean, aside from the fact that there's barely any trash bins. And yeah, afternoon tea's overpriced, but overall a great experience. I wouldn't come back again. I think it was definitely one of those places I've always been curious at, seen in movies, in Spider-Man, in Madeline, the London Bridge, and all of that. But yeah, after a while, like, now it's just like got it checked off my my bucket list. So many more places to come.